Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video. Today we are doing the first installment of my monthly reads, what I've read this month, reviews and things like that. I'm very excited. I haven't done one of these yet. And I did honestly a pretty good job for myself in the month of August. I read 6 books in the month of August, which I am just so proud of. If you guys don't know, I work full-time. I also do makeup on the side. I am currently planning a wedding, so for me to find time to read 6 whole books in the month of August was a lot, frankly. But we did it, and I'm going to tell you about it. On a side note, though, I am kind of upset because my cats spilled water on some books. So, I know you guys have seen the book cabinet before, but I have one of those little book vases and it was so cute and it was filled with water, and last night the cats got in here and knocked it over. So anything on the bottom here was soaking wet, which included, this one wasn't that bad, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's not that bad, just the back cover. But The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter is currently drying here, and so is Then She Was Gone, or She's Gone, that I haven't read yet, but they're on their way to drying. But anywho, I am very excited to talk about our books that we read in the month of August. Gotta post with a thumbnail, you know how it'll be. So first book I finished in the month of August was called Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson. I've seen this book. I've heard so much about this book. I just need to know what the hype was about. And honestly, it was like 3 out of 5 stars for me. It was cute. Definitely cute. I really enjoyed that it was written in current times vernacular, where let me just read you the first page. Obviously, a 200-pound Victorian writing desk wasn't made to be moved all by yourself, but it also hadn't come with those incomprehensible IKEA instructions showing a blocky illustrated guy getting help from a buddy, so there wasn't anything saying not to try it. You know, so just written in current times vernacular, literally the way that we talk, and it was cute. It was cute. I was really hoping it was going to be more, serial killer heavy than, cute little love story heavy. But, you know, you always need a cute little love story here. So, definitely 3 out of 5 stars. And I did also enjoy that the main character was not, a stereotypical main character. She was a bigger girl. Just made me very, very excited. So, first book of August. The second book I read in August is actually a poetry book written by my sister called Always, Sometimes, Never. She wrote this, and I just absolutely adored it. It was so freaking cute. She did a really great job, and I highlighted a lot of things in here, and she just really spoke to me when she wrote this. She loves writing poetry. She told me I should do my own book. There's a website that you can use where you can publish your own books and things like that. So maybe I will. Maybe I will. I haven't really decided. But I'll read you a little excerpt. If we accept the love we think we deserve, I sure as hell am not accepting this. I'm a fucking goddess. I deserve to be loved more than this. I deserve the world. I deserve to feel like I am enough. How beautiful. 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. This one is interesting. So I read Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delaria. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But this book I thought was very, very interesting. It is literally about a young girl in middle school who lost her sister, and basically very perks of being a wallflower about her growing up and everything like that. But the love letters to the dead come in because she did an English assignment for a teacher where she had to write a love, or not a love letter, but a letter to a dead person, a dead celebrity, a dead public figure, whoever it may be. And she had to turn it in for an assignment, and she did not turn it in, but she kept writing all these letters. And she wrote to a whole bunch of people like Kurt Cobain, Amelia Earhart, Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse. A lot of them happen to be music figures, which I thought was really, really interesting. But it was okay. I'd probably give it 2 out of 5 stars. Maybe this just wasn't the era of my life that I needed to read this book in. It was very much Catcher in the Rye. And don't get me wrong, Catcher in the Rye is one of my favorite books of all time. But this literally had nothing happen in it. Literally at all. I felt like there was no resolution. There was no substance to it, frankly. But yeah. Next up, I read It Starts With Us. I read It Ends With Us so long ago. I was up until 4 in the morning reading that fucking book, and it shattered me. So obviously I had to read It Starts With Us. And listen, I know everyone and their mom has literally been hating about this book. They have been hating about it because it's, you know, still about Lily and Riley, obviously, but it also has to do with Atlas. And you know, I just think people were expecting so much more from this book, and I think it was a great story. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars because this book, what people need to understand about this book, okay, is that it's not about Lily and Riley. It's not. The first book was about Lily and Riley, and that's fine. This book is all about Atlas. We get to see Atlas's point of view finally. We get to learn about his past. Finds out he has a brother. We're all in on Atlas in this book, okay? And this book is definitely a found family trope, and you know, your girl just loves a little found family trope up in here. We love it. That's what this book is about. It is not about Lily and Riley. It's not the new beginning. It's all about Atlas. It really is. I thought it was really, really good. The next book I read is The Lies I Tell by Julie Clark. I've seen so many people talk about Julie Clark's books, so I had to pick one up, and I picked one up without even knowing that I did, as funny as that is. But this book is incredible. It's about 2 women who go by all these different aliases. One is a con artist who's been conning so many people for literally her entire life. That's just the way she needed to grow up. And this other woman is trying to uncover her schemes because she ruined her life, and it's a hot mess, but it's a really cool story. It's a psychological thriller. I loved every second of this book. I spent this book in literally like a day and a half. It was really freaking good. The last book that I read in the month of August was Stone Maidens by Lloyd Devereaux Richards. This book was actually one that I had ordered from a man who went viral on TikTok. This was the first book he had ever written. He's older. His daughter posted a TikTok, and I needed to read it because it was about a forensic anthropologist, and I love that kind of stuff. Like Bones, the TV show, my jam. I love that kind of shit. So of course I had to pick up this serial killer novel, and honestly, it was really good. It was gory at some points. It did take me a while to get used to the writing style, but at the end, I really breezed through it. I thought it was really good. There was a big fucking twist that I did not expect coming at all, and I probably should have seen it from the beginning of the book, but it's totally fine. It was really, really good. 4 out of 5 stars for this one as well. Out of the lineup of books that I read this month, we are keeping 5 of them, and we are getting rid of this one. I just think that Love Letters to the Dead can be passed on to someone else who might love her better than I do, but I really liked all these books, so these books are going to go on my shelf. Let's talk about our TBR for the month of September. So I always put my TBR on my little calendar over here. So I'm currently reading Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. The other books I'm looking to read this month are The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I've heard so many good things, and also the sequel just came out. So, of course, you know, I have to read this sooner rather than later. The Silent Patient, I have not heard people stop talking about this book. It's just incredible. I've heard so many great things about it. So, that's on my TBR this month as well. Normal People by Sally Rooney. I feel like this is also going to be very much like Love Letters to the Dead, but I've heard people talk about this book like it's incredible. So that's on my TBR for this month. And we have 3 more books on the TBR that hopefully I can get through. Things We Hide from the Light, which, you know, I love the first book. This is the second one. And apparently the third one just came out. So, gotta get through that now. Then Song of Achilles, I literally picked this up like the other day. I've been looking for this book. I haven't seen it fucking anywhere, but I'm so excited to read this book. And then the last one is Forever by Judy Blume. I remember reading this when I was younger and remembering that it was ripped my heart out, and we'll see if it still holds the test of time. Those are my TBR for the month of September. 6 books. Let's see if I can do it again, or if, you know, I have a little more trouble this month because some months are just, you know, worse than other ones in terms of time and everything like that. I am so excited. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these types of videos, book videos, and I will see you guys next time.